Yep. What'd I do? Uh, just got a hood for my car, waking up, killing time before my appointment with my psychologist at 2:10. So I'm gonna do some side quests. I also have an appointment at 1, so I gotta leave at 12:15. Excuse me, miss. Are you one of the visitors from the Crystarium? Yes? I realize this is sudden, but may I ask you to gather something from me when next you venture into the woods? I am to hold a tea ceremony on the morrow, but only now remembered I have depleted my store of tea mushrooms. I have not much, but I will see you duly compensated for your troubles. They can be found to the south in the Cydia swamps, but before you go, you will need this. A preserving agent for the mushrooms. They are quite delicate and prone to releasing the storage prematurely without it. If you gather 5, that would be more than enough. They couldn't let me gather them, like, right after. Uh, I pray you had no trouble finding the mushrooms. My, these are absolutely splendid. They contain an ever so slight amount of poison, you know. Not enough to cause adverse effects, mind you, but over time one can build an immunity to similar toxins. Would you care for a cup? It's the least I can do. No? Well, if you should change your mind, I would be more than willing to prepare some for you. $300. At 55. Okay. One, two, 3, 4, 5 or 6 more requests, and I'll level up. Ah, you are not of these words, are you? My sight is all but gone. There is no mistaking it. You are much too loud when you walk. Yes, there is a certain weight to your steps, a weight that comes from overcoming great hardship. If you would be willing, I have a task for you. There has been a strange commotion coming from Cleric of late. I fear someone or something runs amok there, though I suspect it would prove no match for hardened travelers such as you. Did you hear that? The sweet sound of silence. It pains me to say such disturbances are not uncommon, the cause most likely being the light. We do what we can to protect ourselves from its touch, but the animals of the Great Wood are defenseless before its might. Given time, the light corrupts all, and even if they do not become sin-eaters, our only recourse is to deliver them swiftly unto the sunless sea. Harsh, perhaps, but it is the only way to preserve balance here in the Great Wood. Excuse me. The quiet of Slitherborough has given way to the sounds of joy and excitement, especially the children. Each night they tell me what they can see, and in turn I try to teach them of constellations. Please, miss, can you help me? My brother recently left to the Crystarium, but he forgot his journal. He would be devastated to know he left it behind. If you hurry, you can likely reach him before he reaches Lakeland. He's rather tall and has red hair, so he should be easy to spot. Please go and deliver it to him. I beg of you. Yes, something for my sister. By the Abyss, my journal. Thank you, miss. Thank you so much. I thought I should pay one last visit to what remains of our old home and offer a prayer to our parents. It's a good thing I did, it seems. If I may, I'd like to ask you a question. I can only assume you've been to all sorts of places and seen incredible things in your travels. But do you ever get tired of being constantly on the move? Do you ever yearn to return home? Huh. Home is where the heart is. But yeah, can't say that I have. I see. Truly you're a woman of great conviction to stay so focused on the task before you. I can learn much from your example. All the more reason I should get going to the Crystarium. Thanks again for the journal. Tell my sister I said thank you as well. Were you able to find him? Is he doing alright? Thank goodness. After Master Matoya arrived and began helping us piece our lives back together, he was constantly at her side learning as he could of the world outside of the Great Wood. Everything he learned is written in that journal. His dream is to become a craftsman to someday help rebuild Fort Gone. It pains me to see him leave, and I know it was hard for him too. But in the end, we both know it will be for the best. There's a renewed interest in rebuilding Fort Gone. In fact, some of the Knights Blessed have left to the Crystarium to train and become craftsmen. I could never do anything so adventurous as that, but mark my words, I will find a way to help. Okay, there's this one right here. Thank you for finding him. I could never forgive myself if something had happened to him. Oh, this must be a continuation of an Aetheryte quest. I have to find it, Barthon. My father's sword. He was on guard duty that day when the Sin Eaters attacked. He fought so hard to keep us safe, but I wish he would have thought to save himself. Not a day goes by I don't think of his sacrifice and what little good I've done with it. I thought retrieving his sword from Fort Gone would be a start. I didn't realize it meant that much to you. I should have been able to handle this on my own. There weren't even any Sin Eaters nearby. But I still ran away. I'm a coward, Barthon, a bloody coward. Keep your voice down before thing hears you. I feel horrible for asking after I dragged you out here to find him, but I appreciate it if you could help a while longer. I can't stand to see him like this. Knowing him, the only thing that will get him out of his sour mood is finding his father's sword. Would you come with me to look for it? It should be somewhere near where his house used to be. Let's get moving then. I'm sorry. His house should be somewhere toward the heart of the settlement. Stay sharp, there's no telling what's lurking about. No, that's not right. The pattern of the hilt is all wrong. right back. There, that's it. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Karn's face. I can't go back without that sword. I won't. By the blessed dark, you found it. Holding this sword. It feels like he's right here beside me. I remember that day when the Sin Eaters came. His father was one of the bravest men I've ever met. I'm sure he would have wanted you to have it. His father meant the world to him. He may not like it, but he's elated to have that sword. Words can't explain how grateful I am. Thank you. Sorry we put you through all this. Karn seemed well enough to walk now, so I'll see him back to Slitherborough. Actually, there's one last thing I wish to do while we're here. If we're to rebuild Fort Gone, something has to be done about the animals that wander about the ruins, which is why I boiled meat in a stew of poisonous mushrooms and snake venom. I was planning to place it around the ruins for the raptors to eat. Are you crazy? Master Matoya said. Master Matoya isn't here, and no one ever goes to Fort Gone, so they'll never have to know. We'll cover the west side of the ruins, you take the east. Just the smell of it makes my stomach turn. I almost feel bad for the raptors. Good, you finished. Our side is taken care of as well. We should leave before our clothes begin to smell of the stuff. It's good to be back. I hope we haven't been too much of a bother. Sorry again for dragging you into my troubles. I'm just glad you weren't seriously hurt. You'd better tell me the next time you plan to do something crazy like that. There won't be a next time. I promise. I can't afford to be reckless if I'm ever to be a match for my father. Thank you again for all your help. It's only a pile of rubble now, but someday I'll rebuild Fort Gone. You wait and see. You mean, well, we'll rebuild Fort Gone. It's my home too, you know. For all the people who were forced to abandon their homes, for your father. You'll come and visit, won't you? We can hold a grand feast in your honor to the women who helped make it all possible. Yeah, that's it for this side. 30 minutes. Oof, that's a lot of quests. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it here. Make it a short episode. It's a good place to stop. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.